All right, guys. So apparently the last video, it had no sound. So I'm re-recording this right now. I know you guys are looking like this. I was wondering why I got a couple of dislikes immediately after the video had went up. But then, hey, look, I'm minding my own business. Man, the jokes that I had, I mean, I come with them on the top of my head. So I just can't do them again. But we're about to do round two of this, where we got remember, we got the mommy rocket, the fastest woman, well, the fastest mother on the planet, defeating the fastest woman in the world. All right. It's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, as you see it here. Here's the title. This time I actually got the title here, where Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce sets a meet record 1060 against Elaine Thompson-Herah. And I'm glad I'm re-recording this because this part I forgot. Did you know that they're 2 for 2 here? So it was Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce at the Jamaican trials. It's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce now. That's 2. Then it was Elaine Thompson-Herah at the Olympics and Elaine Thompson-Herah at Prefontaine. This is for this year. Obviously, I know their record before or whatever like that. We're talking about 2021 only. This is a huge rivalry this year, and neither one of these athletes likes to lose, especially Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. So let's get started. And thank you guys for giving me for that last video that was had no audio. Sorry about that. You are watching Head and Shoulders, where we cover athletes' performances and otherwise that are head and shoulders above the rest. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button because we're getting into the content right now. So Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, look, I told you guys over and over that, look, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, whatever she runs, Elaine Thompson-Herah can run. And whatever Elaine Thompson-Herah can run, she can run. You know why? Because they are essentially the same speed. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce gets out harder, then she fades out. Elaine Thompson-Herah just can't get that start the same way. I know they had the same coach at one point, but Elaine Thompson-Herah does not get out with that rocket start. That's why they call it a pocket rocket, or as we are calling her, as she calls herself, the mommy rocket. Okay. She gets out. She got out on Elaine Thompson-Herah, and we did see her close in that last final 30 meters. And she was closing on her like a train. But Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and she didn't even lean. If she leaned, this would have been a 10:59 at the very least. If she leaned at the line, and I wish she would have leaned, because then we can officially say there are officially 2 10.5 athletes. First time in history. Yeah, Flo Jones may have skipped 10.5 with that controversial 10:49, and then she also had that unofficial 10:54. But official race and people running in it, it would have been 2 athletes. So right now on paper, because we can't count the Cardi B stuff. You know, they've been crediting the fast times to her, the shoes, the track, everybody else. But guess what? You got to put in the work. And it's as if Elaine Thompson-Herah didn't run 10.7, 10.7, 10.7 several times and sub 10.11. Wow. 11 seconds. I'm saying 10.11 now. 11 seconds with flats on in 2017. Come on now. Come on. It's not like it wasn't athletes doing that before. And we can go back and see other athletes doing it too. But anyway, here we go. A 10.64 in second. Respectable and beyond respectable, really, because, wow. I mean, 10.6s now. This was unheard of just a little bit ago. Now, a 10.60. Now, I told you guys. Now, some of you guys got selective hearing, think I'm flip-flopping on Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. I said in 2 videos ago, and I said at the video before that. So 2 videos ago and 3 videos ago, that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, that if Elaine Thompson-Herah slips up, then Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is going to win. They're that close. I've been telling you over and over that they're about the same speed. 34-year-old and 29-year-old. 34-year-old Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is still getting faster. Now, wouldn't it be ironic if Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce gets the world record first? What do you guys think? Who do you think will get it? Assuming that the world record goes down. Let's just assume that it is, okay? They got meets still in September. They got another meet, I think, on Saturday. Let's just assume for a second that the race, that the record goes down. So with that being said, who do you think gets it first between these two, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and Elaine Thompson-Herah? And let's just say that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce gets it. Do you think that'll be an upset? Because Elaine Thompson-Herah just looks like she's just so much faster. And then she obviously did the Olympic treble. And then no woman has done a double-double. So there she is. She got a double-triple now. And so with that being said, wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't it be, it makes sense to me that the 3 times Olympic gold medalist, 4 times Olympic silver medalist, 1 time Olympic bronze medalist, and 9 world championship gold medalist, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the most dominant 100-meter athlete in the history of the event. It has run more sub 11-second 100s than anyone else, and definitely more 10-7s than anyone else. Very, very consistent. If I had to rely on somebody running that, I would go to Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce over anybody else at any point in history, time and time again. Now let's look at this. Now 1060, she broke her PR by 0.3 of a second. Then we got the 29.79. Now some people were saying that maybe, just maybe, she should have stayed with Coach Francis. But look, she's been with Coach Francis for a long time, basically the whole adult life. And I don't know if she was with him before she turned 18, but at the very least, she's been with him virtually her whole adult life. And what? She couldn't break 10.7. Now we got a coach that started off as their cook, to be honest. And then from the research that I've done, and then he took his notes and he took his notes and he took his notes and he improved. All right. And so he's a great coach in his own right. Maybe you need to start off with the Coach Francis style type of thing. And then athletes just sometimes need to move on. All athletes aren't good with every coach. Sometimes the coach is great, but the athlete just can't respond to the coach's workouts. So Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, I don't know if she would have ever broken 22 seconds staying with Coach Francis. The tail end of her race is a lot stronger than it was before. And especially if she's not under pressure, she wasn't under pressure here. If she could stay there and it comes down to toward the end, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce can actually win these races. The thing is, when she's under pressure, she started running right back to her old form. Same thing that Elaine Thompson-Herah. She was under pressure. What did she do? Right into the struggle form. She wasn't running as relaxed. Here's Shericka Jackson. Poor Talu. This was her time to get anything but fourth place. Oh my goodness. She's the queen of the fourth. Mighty Might 2. Mighty Might. Come on now. You got to get better. If Daniels was in this race or somebody else was in there, the way you ran today, you might have got fifth, because I think they would have got third, right? The 1092. All right. Shericka Jackson, she got blown out by Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. And she was kind of with Elaine Thompson-Herah, except till she got to about 15 meters. And then I thought she slipped. I thought she slipped. I was looking at it and I'm like, did she slip? No, she just went backwards on the whole field. And it's like she got startled by Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Elaine Thompson-Herah killed her with the acceleration. And then she's like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to beat everybody else. I'm going to collect my paycheck. We're going to do this 3-peat. It's a 3x3. Now it's the Olympics, Prefontaine, and Lausanne. All right. Here's a quick note, another honorable mention here. Let's look at the 400 hurdles, right? Femke Bol has done this. And the reason why I'm mentioning these other events outside of this title thing here is because other athletes do need attention. And this helps us expand the sport and expand you guys' interest here. Now, Russell, she was not having a good race today. She wound up getting 6th. All right, 6th for Jamaica. So, and then Leah Nugent, she got 7th. Now, they tried to put in the work. They didn't. Dalilah Muhammad, she's not a good postseason athlete at all. So she got a 54.50. Femke Bol did her job. She got over those last 2 hurdles. Shamir Little got off the curve first, and then she faded. Man, what is up with her form? If you could keep your form, Shamir Little, come on, Illinois athlete Shamir Little. You got to get this form. It is something that you're not doing over these years. You refuse to do it, and it is hurting you time and time again. But if you can do this, that'll be great. Now, Femke Bol first, Shamir Little, and then Anna Rizikova, and then Dalilah Muhammad after that. She's just not a good postseason runner. Now, back to the 100. Now, I told you guys, I think they're going to go after the world record. They're just going on a world tour now, place to place, all 3 of them, and they're just like bam, bam, bam. And Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce said she wants to beat Elaine Thompson-Herah in the pre-race interview, and Elaine Thompson-Herah was like, "What? You think you're gonna beat me?" And then it just happened. All right, never doubt the legendary, greatest of all time in the 100, at the very least. If you don't want to say greatest sprinter because Elaine Thompson-Herah now the 100 and 200 at 2 Olympics. The greatest of all time in the 100, undisputed. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. You cannot doubt her. She's very consistent. Slip up and she got you. Now she's getting faster. Look at these races. Now she is getting faster. And she needs one more medal. And she now joins the exclusive 20 medals at the World Championships and Olympics combined. What am I looking for? Here we go. The honors, obviously there. But yeah, what do you think will happen if Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce got the world record first? And then what do you think they can run? I know Shericka Jackson just did that 1092, but let's just say that she runs a 10.9 low equivalent on that leg on the 4x1. And Brianna Williams runs like a 10 high or 11 low, right? Do you think they can still break the world record with 2 10.6 athletes and a potential, like I said, with Elaine Thompson-Herah, when she was running against the headwind, I said she's a 10.5 athlete. What happened? Now, we don't want to give credit before credit is due. We know what happened. Forrest Gump got too much credit, and look what happened. She put her foot in her mouth, publicity stunt. She knew what was coming up, and she doing it for the bag. I just, in one way, I can't respect it. In another way, I'm like, hey, yo, get your bag. If somebody's going to get it, go ahead, get your stuff. Now, I think that if they're having an average day, like I said before, all the way back in June, they're having an average day 40.5, somewhere in there. If they're having a better day, they should be in the 40 lows. They should be 40.3, 40.38, I would say at the lowest and below. If they're having one of those, this should be darn near untouchable. There's never been a point in history where we've had these fast women, this speed of women on one relay. And if they're practicing these exchanges, I hope Brianna Williams is with them somewhere, or they get at least 2 weeks, not just 2 days of practice at the very least. And they just start practicing their exchanges. Oh, and another note for Ta Lou. Unfortunately, she got out pretty good. She was the second or third fastest starter. I think she was the second fastest starter, but she's handling some kind of injury right now. She's all taped up, and she just couldn't hold it together. It's like after she got the start, normally she can hold it together a little bit longer, but in this one, she just did not have it. This injury is getting her. Nieta winded up getting a PR or matching her PR, so that's pretty good for her. But at the end of the day, Ta Lou, man, this was your chance. I know you were taped up on the leg. I know you just... yeah, I just feel for Kambuji. Remember, she had got her win in the 200. It would be nice to see Ta Lou get a win. And if she gets a win, I want her to be in the 10.6s somewhere, so that it'll be like, oh, not everybody else ran slow, like Kambuji, who got the win. I want it to be like she ran fast, but hey, a win is a win. Now, I'll catch you all on the next one. This has been my, this has been me. Oh, wait a minute. Now, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, you know, she was looking like this right after her loss. This is how I was looking when you guys are like, yo, a comment after comment, like, hey, there's no audio in this video. There's no audio. I'm looking like that. But that's how she was looking. She's a competitor. But guess what? Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce turned on the afterburners and she got out on her start. She said, nope, you thought I was out? You think I'm 34 years old? You think I can't do this? She brought out the speed that injured Allison Felix. That's how fast she was. She was so fast in that 200 out of the curve and then slowed down because she did break 22. But she was so fast out of that curve, Allison Felix pulled up. She got that energy right now. She ready to make other athletes pull up. I don't want to speak it in the air because we know the history of some of the athletes, but I'm just saying she got that type of energy with her. And I hope if somebody pulls up, it's some athlete, although I hope it's an athlete we don't like. Okay, y'all know what y'all do. Y'all know which athlete y'all don't like. Now, here come Elaine Thompson-Herah. She thought she had it. She was like, yeah, I'm the undisputed queen. I ain't lost nothing but one race at the Jamaican trials. I'm mopping the floor with everybody. I'm running faster and faster every meet. I'm trying to go after this world record. And then boom, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. She met the hand of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce and went, this is a good rivalry. Let's see them at the next meet. Hopefully nobody pulls out, right? Hopefully nobody pulls out. Come there, collect the check. Come and collect the appearance fee. Get your money. See, this is how you get the money. And then keep this up. If only they ran in the U.S. and the U.S. had better meets, in all honesty, and then they get more name recognition with Americans, and then I think they'll be pumped up to God level, like a certain somebody is right now. Catch you all on the next one. We're going to be talking about some of the men's races and everything too. So peace out until next time. Hopefully the audio is here this time.